Happy Tuesday, everyone. Welcome in for some college soccer this evening, WVU versus American University. Hopefully, you all are having a great week so far. Yes, it's only 2 days into the week, but hopefully, you're still having a good time. Angus already in here. How are you? Charles, how's things going? Uh, Mountaineers are ranked fourth, but also third in a different ranking. So I love the fact that at least one of my teams are doing okay this year, because I can tell you right now, none of my other teams are doing all that great. Normal, how are you? How's things going? Thanks for stopping in. But I'm here to just hang out. We can talk about anything. We can talk about the um, we can talk about MLS and the standings, who we think is going to make it, who we think isn't going to make it. Um, Anything, I'm down. And to answer your question, Charles, it is actually in Washington D.C. is where American University is located. So, what's up, Henry? How are you? So yeah, American are not ranked. I don't believe they are actually. They have 5 wins. I believe that is 6 losses and a draw, where the Mountaineers are 8 wins, a loss and 2 draws. I got to remember that their stat, like the win loss record stuff, is different than regular, because usually it's like win, draws, losses, but I'm pretty sure that it's the other way for them. Draws and losses are flipped around. But we also have a little bit of a different setup tonight. I'm using the big TV. I'm doing a test run, so let me know. Let me know if you can see me all right, if the lighting's okay, if I need to change the camera a little bit, because we're trying this tonight because we're gonna have to use the big TV on Saturday for decision day, so we can have multiple games up at one time, which I'm super pumped for that. How many games are in a college season? I think, in all honesty, in the regular season, I'm not sure. Let me look real quick for you, Charles. Oh, really, Angus? That's pretty cool. Hey, I'm glad, Henry. I'm glad that it came through. Yeah, I got the notification too, so I'm glad it came through, and I'm glad that is working. So again, thank you for showing me that, telling me how to do it. That is a great setup for us, so people can um, see when we're live. So 17 regular season games, Charles. It appears. So 17, and then they do have like conference championships, and then you also have the College Cup, which is like a national tournament, kind of like the NCAA playoffs, that kind of thing. They do like, I think 32 teams make it. It's I believe, I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. All right, so someone's telling me they can't see that chat on Discord. Henry, were you able to go in it? Well, Henry, you have different access than a lot of people now that I had you help me. But it's saying Gracie came in and said that they have no access to it. So I'll have to see if everyone can view it. I can't wait. I hope that the Mountaineers win this one pretty easily. This should be an easy win for the Mountaineers, because they are at home, and I think this season they lost one at home, and it was the first time that they lost in like 32 games at home. So hopefully they continue to play well there. It says that everyone can view it. but you don't have the access. Prediction for you. I hope that USMNT win 2-1. That's what I'm hoping tonight. So I wonder what I need to do to change it. Why can't anybody see it? See, I'm terrible with this, Henry. I'm terrible with it because it says view channel, allow members to view the channel by default. And it's marked yes. And we are underway there for our match here. And WVU are in possession. Charles, this is on ESPN Plus if you'd like to watch it. If you have ESPN Plus, this game is available there. Pretty much all of NCAA soccer is on here. Division 1. Hey, what's up, Famous? How are you? Thanks for coming in there. I changed some stuff around there. It says that. I wonder if I need to move it down here. Let me see if you can, Henry, anybody that's watching, if you can check Discord and see if you can see that now. Oh, that was a good ball in. Walker was trying to bring it down. WVU retain possession. Oh, that was a good ball in. Caldera could have gotten on the end of it, but the keeper comes out and gets it. So you can't, yeah, you can't see the TikToks or tweets either. Yeah, so I moved the videos down to I don't know why it says everyone can view it. Hey, what's up, Sam? How are you? It's weird because it is showing everybody's like handle again. Angus, you remember when they did that the last time? Like that's how I'm seeing all your guys' handles again. Like I'm not seeing what they usually are. Freaking YouTube. I'll have to look at it again and see why. I don't know how to edit it to where you can see. Make it again and see if that works. I guess I could just go to ping and make it because I just want people to be able to see it. I don't want them to be able to like message in it. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Oh, not user settings. Yeah, there is no, yeah, there shouldn't really be any history there. I mean, I posted before videos, but the last video I posted in there before today's is February. But there's nothing in there. I wonder if like you can't see it. Let me see. Can you see this? Oh, here we go. WVU takes a shot. Oh, he skied it. Missed it wide right. So West Virginia here early are on the move. Like they're knocking on the door. Yeah, so I put a test. I said test. Let me see. Let me know if you can see that. Sam, you're making a new YouTube account. kind of YouTube account are you making there? Okay, so you can wave in there too, Henry. I wonder if it's because you have different permissions. Okay, so you can see it now. I wonder if I can just let's. Oh my goodness, it put a whole bunch of different things. Wasn't supposed to put all that, but Aaron, let's see if you can see that, and then I'll just leave that be. But yeah, I don't think anybody. It should just be able to be viewed. Um, you lost your other one. What, Sam? How'd that happen? But all right, we'll be here. We'll be here. Okay, enough of looking at Discord. There, we'll get into the game here. So West Virginia holding a lot of possession. Good, good. Finally, we got it. It takes a little bit of time, but we're good. We're good. Oh, that's a good ball by American. Now they're here in the final third, looking for something. But yeah, does anybody else watch college soccer? I am excited. In a couple weeks, WVU does play Marshall there in Morgantown, and I'm going to it. And I'm excited to go to it. I wanted to go to more games this season, but just didn't get around to it. So WVU does have that one shot, but that's it so far. And that's the thing. They are in this video, the game, they're not even showing the scoreboard or anything. So I'm blind just like you guys. No Yeah, I know. I know, Angus. Usually the one there at West Virginia is usually a little bit better, but it does look pretty bad tonight. Hey, what's up, Don? How are you? We are watching some college soccer. WVU versus American University. And WVU is West Virginia University. That's my alma mater. So, oh, good ball. Caldera lays it off to Walker. Walker lays it off. Sheard takes a shot. It was blocked. Exactly, Angus. Like, we need it to be zoomed out a little bit. It's probably one of those things that I wonder if someone is actually running that camera, or if it's one of those ones that is what is that, huddle or whatever. But they have a guy that's standing up behind the net. So yeah, there's a guy standing up behind the goal there in that shot. So I would say there is somebody manning that. They need to zoom out a little bit, like Angus said. But yeah, usually they're a little bit better there at Dulles Stadium. But Don, how's things going, man? Caldera sends it up to Walker, but Walker isn't going to get to it. And they go back to their keeper. Dawn, this game is on ESPN Plus. Benair clears it out. Hey, what's up, Sam? Henry, I don't think they will because after decision day is playoffs. So you also have playoffs, and I'm going to try to do as many playoff games as I can. So hopefully for a little bit the streams will be more, but I'm hoping also that you all request that I should do other leagues and stuff, and maybe to keep the live streams going and stuff. I'll try to do Saturday mornings or Sunday mornings where we watch some Premier League or something. Oh wow, Dawn. Well, hopefully good luck for your grad application and stuff. And yeah, I understand things are definitely busy. Yes, Sam, I plan on doing World Cup streams depending on what time they are because I've got a feeling that some of them are going to be during the day. I will be definitely taking the days off for the US games if I don't get to go to any of them, but I plan on doing a good bit of World Cup matches also. It's blurring kind of shaky. It might be. I don't know. I wonder if the wind is blowing too, because the area that they stand, it is literally there's this like little building. It's like this brick like building, almost like an old timey like castle. You know how like the old time castles like go up and they have the watchtowers. It's almost kind of like that, but there's nothing. It's like platformed at the top and just steel bars around it, and that's where they set up the cameras there. Hey, me too, Sam. I'm excited for the World Cup, seeing all the different teams starting to we're starting to see the fill out of the World Cup. Oh, Caldera with a good shot. Walker, back post. Caldera with a good cross. Walker with a head on it, but couldn't put enough pace on it. Yeah, Caldera with a that's a really good cross. But yeah, Walker's header just didn't have enough pace on it. But it's a good look. Good look. I know, Gracie. It is ridiculous. It threw me off today. Oh, you are right. They aren't waving, are they, Angus? But yeah, Gracie, it's annoying because it's hard to remember whose usernames are what sometimes. Yeah, Sam. Next year, what is it? June or July? Yeah, June. Next June is World Cup. If any of y'all get to go to the World Cup to any of the games, you got to let me know. You'll have to tell us all about the experience too. Here's Caldera again outside into the box. Loses possession, but we get it right back. And I don't know who that was that took the shot, but it was not a good one. Oh, well, that'll be a nice birthday present, Sam, watching some World Cup. I don't know if I can or not. Uh Gracie, I don't think there is any like chat settings, I don't believe. Or is there? Hey, there you go. You've booked it off. I like that. Oh no, Dawn, that sucks. To a cheesy 1980s TV show. Yeah, I'm trying to look, Gracie, if I can. There, yeah, it says like send feedback, timestamp, community moderation. Yeah, you would think that they would allow us to do it, but yeah, like I have like stream settings, which it has nothing. It doesn't say anything about. Um, doesn't say anything about. about the chat. Yeah, Sam, I forgot that you're going to Florida soon. That's exciting, man. Yeah, Gracie, there's nothing that I can do to change it, unfortunately. Shear lays it off. This could be a good ball in behind. Oh, Pustahegi. Oh, Sam, it's this month. Yeah, Angus, I know that they're switching a lot of things up. Like, streamers are supposed to be able to go live on both shorts and like landscape, like we are right now, and you can do both of them, and the chat is integrated. But I have yet to have that feature where other people are having that feature already, and like I can't wait to have it so we can do both long form and short form, vertical and landscape. Dawn, I've done them off and on. I actually wanted to do more than what I did, but just the timing and stuff. But I wanted to do WVU because that's where I'm like, where WVU is at is where I'm from. That's where I went to school, and they're really good this year. Right now, they're ranked third, so they're doing good this year. Wanted to do some of that, and this is like I think the third game this year that we're doing, but maybe the second. But also I wanted to do it so we had another live stream this week because we did the one on Friday for USA, didn't do any for the 5 MLS matches, so I thought I'd do this one leading into Decision Day, which we will be doing 2 streams for Decision Day. We'll be doing the Eastern Conference and Western Conference, which is 6 p.m. Eastern Time and 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So we'll be doing 2 different streams that day, which I'm excited for. So WVU had a corner kick. Oh, this is back again. E-Vault centers it, but no one's there to get on the end of it. But also wanted to try out this. Like, again, let me know, everybody, if like this setup is good, looks good, sounds good, because I needed to use the big TV here for our for Decision Day so we can have multiple games up and keep track of everything for Decision Day. Because there is a lot still that can go on in the standings for MLS. That's right, Sam. You're going to be up all night. Get ready for it. Because even though we know all 9 teams in the East, there's a lot of moving around that could be done. And then for the West, there is 2 spots still open for the West. Okay, good, Don. I like to hear that. But yeah, for the West, there's still 2 spots open, and 4 teams can get into those spots. So, and then also they have a lot of spots that people can move around. So, Decision Day is going to be fun. E-Vault sends it in back post. Too far, but Alvarez gets to it for WVU. Cuts inside. Lays it off to Crease2, but it was a bad pass to Crease2, and they lose it. But WVU gain possession back again. 6 a.m. sleep time for you. That's right. That's right. And Caldera keeping it in with a header. I can't wait to see where Caldera ends up. Oh, that was a good ball in. Oh, it almost snuck in. You like the dark background? Yeah, so this one, so I do have the New York one that you guys usually see, the New York poster for the World Cup 2026. This is actually the Houston poster for World Cup 2026 for next year. So I had to get it. Those were the two coolest one. Gracie, I'm not doing the USA Australia game because it starts at either 9 or 9:30. I have to work tomorrow. I have to work at I get up at 5 a.m. So I would be completely dead if I stayed up for that. Veldhorst. He tries to send it in, but it didn't take a deflection. It goes out. It's goal kick for American. No, trust me, I would have loved to do the USA game, but like I said, that's just too late for me, unfortunately. Sam's staying up to watch it. Hopefully y'all can hear that. Yes, England have qualified for you. You didn't watch a single game, Henry? Why is that? Yeah, I'll definitely turn the game on, but I will probably fall asleep during the game. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie to y'all. There's a goal kick for American. So 22 minutes through. And they finally brought the scoreboard up. If you are not watching, at first they did not have the scoreboard up. Now they do. Henry, I thought that the World Cup, or the World Cup, you don't watch qualifiers? It bores me. And Gracie, I'm pretty sure they played that team today. That's who they played today, and they were up. I don't know what the final was, but they were up 3-0 at halftime. Yeah, played nobody. Oh, here we come. That's a good step. Takes a shot. Oh, I don't know who that was. Hopefully you guys can't hear the TV. So you ended up winning 5-0. Yeah, I was gonna say it was 3-0 at halftime. Really, Gracie? Well, they don't have to play multiple games. I thought that they had to play multiple. You have to play multiple games. Such a weird thing. There is some CONCACAF World Cup qualifying right now. Curacao is up 1-0 over Trinidad and Tobago. I really hope they make it. And as of right now, they are, I feel like. Yeah, Gracie, they've played 6 games in qualifying. Oh my goodness, and they didn't let up a goal. Their goal difference was 18-0. In their last round. That is crazy. Yeah, so they only had to play one this window then. Yeah. Yeah, because the one before that, they played Andorra. And they won 1-0. Then they beat them 2-0 the game before that. And then England beat Serbia 5-0. Yeah. I know. I didn't even think about it, Gracie. To be honest, I forgot about it. But also, I don't have. Oh, they're on Paramount Plus. I guess we could have done some of those. I should have. I forgot all about. I forgot all about the World Cup qualifying. Do they have another window, or was this the final window for CONCACAF? No, so they have one more window, which maybe we'll do that, which is a Thursday night, November 13th, and then November 18th is their last two matches, it looks like. So maybe we will. Y'all have to remind me. Y'all have to remind me. Just call up the U21s. Oh, Walker tried to get to it, but the keeper slides out and gets it. Gracie, I like international play as in the U.S. So the U.S. are not having to go through qualifying, so I'm not keeping up with qualifying. Yeah, I'm not saying international overall. I'm just saying for the U.S. So we'll get our first yellow card, which goes to an American player. And Christou is the one that is down for WVU from that tackle. Yeah, Angus, I kind of agree with you on that. Gracie. I agree with you though. Like it feels like it is hindering them because like you don't have that pressure. Now I change. You're right. You're right. All right. So there is a stoppage in play here. I don't know really why. I don't see it, but it looks like that player that got the yellow card, they're reviewing that potentially it could be a red card for this player due to a high boot, but it's late, but I don't think it warrants a red card. We'll see though. But yeah, if you guys remind me, Sam's thinking it's coming home, but I'm sorry, Sam. England's not winning it, pal. But yeah, remind me, and we should be able to do that in November, depending on hopefully there's not any MLS. My goodness. I don't understand how their system works either, Angus. I mean, that's a good question. I wonder if they have that information of like what their formula is for what the formula is for the FIFA ranking. So Henry thinks you guys have a good chance. Okay. Who's winning it? I don't know. I would say my early prediction. I don't know. I got a feeling Spain's going to be good. Spain's going to be hard to beat. I think England will be up there for sure, but I think that Spain might be a hard team to beat. Argentina will be in the running, I would say. I don't think Brazil will do as good. I don't know. The Preds are getting battered. Yeah, Spain are good. I mean, they won today 4-0, but also they really didn't play anybody. Yeah, they played Bulgaria. I think US is going to win it. I mean, I'm going to be cheering for them. Yeah, I'm excited to see. I'm pumped for Curacao for CONCACAF. Yeah, and like a Faroe Islands. Did Faroe Islands make it? Give us back a November World Cup. So we're having some. So with college, you can make substitutions early. So there is 2 substitutions coming in for American, And so the 2 players that are coming out for American cannot come back in until the second half. So they don't have unlimited subs like they used to. They changed up the rules. So if you come out, you are done for that half, but you can come in the next half, in the first half. If you come out in the second half, you're done for the game. Henry, November World Cup. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's going to be weird to see how the World Cup is in the summer here in the U.S., especially in those southern places. That's right, Don. Give us that Cinderella story. I like that too. Yeah, once we know who the full list is of everybody that makes it, we'll have to do a poll and see like which Cinderella team we're cheering for, or if we're just going to cheer for them all and we'll watch those ones. Didn't feel bad sitting outside and wasting time. All right, let's see if they have. Okay, yeah, they have a new updated list, I believe, of everybody that qualified, because we had a handful that qualified. Yeah, so Cabo Verde, Ivory Coast, Egypt, Ghana, Morocco, Senegal, South Africa, Tunisia, and Algeria all qualified for the CAF. And then right now for UEFA, it only says England, but I would say that someone else has, right? Oh, and then the playoff tournament qualifiers, Bolivia and New Caledonia are in the playoff ones. So there is that. So Henry, you think that Norway is going to be a problem in the World Cup? Yeah, that I kind of agree. Like I feel like a fall World Cup would have been better for the US one. Because also I don't feel like because like I got a feeling weather is going to be an issue with lightning and stuff, especially in places like Kansas City and Midwest. Do you think Germany will be good though? They'll do just as good as the US, not very good. Do we know? Did I already say? Do we know what time? I think it was the last stream. I was wondering um what time the draw was, because we'll try to do a live stream for the draw on December 5th, I believe it is. Also, there's even more teams. So Qatar made it, Iran, New Zealand, Japan, Uzbekistan. Really? Uzbekistan has qualified. Jordan has qualified. Really? So it doesn't make a difference for them. Yeah, I was going to say it's probably 11 or noon. Yeah. US versus England, please. Okay, yeah. So Australia, Brazil, we already knew about those ones. So Saudi Arabia. So a lot of teams. So we've got a lot of qualifying teams already. I think that's awesome. I think it's awesome that some teams it's their first year already, or their first appearance. Yeah, so Jordan, it's their first appearance. Cape Verde, their first appearance. I thought there was another one. Uzbekistan, yeah. So that's awesome. I can't wait. I can't wait for that. I kind of do hate that they made it. What is it, 48 teams? But at the same time, like seeing some of these new teams, hopefully we do have some kind of Cinderella story. Caldera settles it in the box. Christou. Evolt. Christou. Shear had a chance there. That's a good ball. Oh, Caldera tried to get a head on it there. Another oil money country. Yeah, you're right. Oh, this is a good ball. Oh, Evolt with a header, but goes out. But foul is called. Free kick to American. So again, WVU are on the front foot. They just can't. They can't get a finish there. 6 shots so far with 3 on target. Don't sleep on Norway. Okay. But they haven't qualified yet, though, right? The only ones that have qualified, it's saying that the only UEFA team that has qualified on this is England. Pothos. I wish that in college they kept track of possession, because WVU have had majority of the possession in this one. But here comes American. They are trying to attack. They're trying to get into the final third. But Swinehart comes up with it. Oh, and then he turns it over. American switches field. It's a good switch. Oh, and then he switches it right back. Now they're in the box. Settles it down. Here's a shot for him. Blocked. Oh, it missed. So it's going to be a goal kick for WVU. Too many soccer stadiums. Running boards. You're right, Angus. We've talked about that before. They're always doing that. They need a win plus a draw with some help, or 2 wins, and they're guaranteeing it. I hope they get it. I hope that they do. Henry, you think Holland? I mean, I know that Ben, our buddy Ben, I know that he's excited for Norway. He really likes Holland, and he's hoping that they make it. And he'll probably be cheering for them a little bit. I hope. I know that. I don't know how all of you feel, but I kind of hope Scotland makes it. I always cheer for Scotland. Yeah, so Norway are first in theirs. Holland is disgusting. Are you saying disgusting as in good? When am I when am I going to do NHL? If I would ever do an NHL stream, it would be on the other channel. Sam, what are you saying no to? So yeah, it's crazy to think that Norway have more points than Italy. Yeah, Holland is very good. Yeah, been very much a Holland fan. Evolt, let's go! WVU! Let's go. Great team play here. Yeah, Evolt makes the run. Makes the run in behind. Caldera gives it to Evolt. Evolt crosses it over. Pothos with a goal. Great finish by the Mountaineers. Italy ain't that good. Hey, Sam, I like Scotland. Scotland is probably Probably my second favorite team internationally, but that's just because I have ties to Scotland. So, yeah, Italy, I feel like Italy's always overhyped, Henry. Like they have some good players, but if I will agree with you, they're always overhyped. That's just like Brazil. I think Brazil, and I tell me what your all's thoughts are, but I feel like Brazil are also overhyped. Angus. Uh, I'm gonna have to put the I'm gonna have to make a sound thing and do the no Scotland, no party from their song from the last World Cup. Yeah, Gracie, hockey is very similar to soccer. I agree with you on that in ways. I used to be very big into hockey at one point in time whenever I was a kid, even though I didn't play because I couldn't afford it. But one of my best friends played, and he was really good. I think I've already told that story. Henry, you don't mind Brazil? That's right, Charles. They've been mid since 2021 Euros. Yeah. I mean, and weren't they kind of lucky to win the 2021 Euros? Caldera in the box. Evolt again. Chris 2. Yeah, we got to spread out. We got to spread out. Yep. Caldera. Chris 2 was trying to get it to Evolt, but it was a bad pass deflected, and it's a foul by Evolt. So do we think? So here's a question. Do we think that yeah, they're I feel like they're overhyped every year. I mean, even in the last World Cup, they were overhyped, in my opinion. Angus, you don't have time for that sport. Too much soccer. I like that. I like that. You vault here at the bottom of the screen. Goes back. Mountaineers are around the midfield area. So do we think that it's going to be a European team or some other part of the world that will win this World Cup? I guess I should make here we'll just do some polls. You guys want to do some polls here? Oh wow. WVU just scored again. Yep. Back-to-back goals. And I think Potho scored again. Yep. Wow. All right, here's the poll. Will the World Cup winner be a European team? Yes or no? So Christou with a good pass. Pothos with another nice run. Mountaineers make it 2-0. What a goal. Like cuts right in front of the keeper, pokes it in. But I guess it's being looked at. Seeing if he's offside, I guess. I don't know what. I mean, it's very cut and dry here. He could be. But no, I think the captain of American is leaving him on. He could potentially be offside here. Don, you don't think it will be a European team? Okay. Angus, was that 2014? So, Henry, you're saying Spain or England. Okay. What do we think about Germany? Do we think Germany have it in them to win? Angus is saying definitely European. So, Dawn, you said that you don't think it will. Oh, you do think it will be. I'm sorry. I thought you said it won't be. If you said no, whoever voted no, who do you think it will be? England. Angus is saying Spain or France. Let's go. Mountaineers up 2-0 over American here in the first half. Gracie, who do you think will win it? All right, so American were fouled here in a very promising spot. This is a chance with a set piece. Oh, okay. You're going Argentina or Colombia? Colombia. I mean, Colombia are really good. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't feel like Germany is all that great anymore. Charles, you say Spain or Portugal? Could you imagine Portugal getting it? I'm looking at the other. I think France could be in the running for sure. If it ain't now, it's never for Colombia. I was going to say that they are good. Oh, they're giving them a penalty. Handball by WVU on the wall for the free kick. Hopefully, hopefully we get to see this again, because I mean, come on, you're gonna call a handball on. Oh yeah, Swinehart stuck his elbow out. Why would you do that, man? Yeah, he pushed it out there, so definitely a penalty. American have a chance to tie it up here. Yeah, I was gonna say Colombia have been very, very good. We'll take a look at them right now while we're waiting. It's being reviewed. The penalty is being reviewed, but it's definitely going to be a penalty. Swinehart stuck his elbow out. So Colombia finished third in World Cup qualifying for CONMEBOL, behind Argentina and Ecuador. But Gracie, I believe you're right. I don't think they have not lost for a while. Well, they did have a spell in November of 2024. They lost against Ecuador and Uruguay, and then in March they lost to Brazil. But since that, they did 3 draws and then 3 wins. Well, 2 wins, because the third win, that was a friendly. And then before that, they beat Chile, lost to Bolivia. So they were up and down. Bonaire with the save on the penalty kick. Let's go. Don, the only team you don't want to win is England. Wow. Spain and Portugal final might be a problem. Brazil lost to Japan today. Really? In a friendly. So let's take a look at Argentina real quick. So Argentina lost their last game against Ecuador in World Cup qualifying, but before that, the last time they lost was November 2024 against Paraguay. So I think Argentina could do well, because they lost at Paraguay, Colombia, and Ecuador are the only teams I believe that they lost to. Yeah. Those are the only 3 teams. but also like, and maybe like, I don't know. I feel like European nations are stronger than CONMEBOL nations, but at the same time, some of them are pretty good. Like Colombia is pretty good. Uruguay is usually pretty good. Brazil. What happened to? I was really hoping that Venezuela was going to make it, just so I could see Joseph Martinez be in a World Cup potentially. So was this so yeah, so the African nations are done, right? That it's over. So best second place teams were Gabon, Congo, Cameroon, and Nigeria. Yeah, Charles, it not only is it complicated, it's expensive. I hate it. I was hoping that I was going to get a thing for this pre-sale in phase 1, and I did not. So I don't. I got a feeling I'm not going to get to go to any games, which kind of sucks because I really wanted to at least go to one because it's almost like a once in a lifetime thing. Caldera cuts inside. Here's Christou. Evold. Back to Christou. Swinehart. It's a nice chip up over. Oh, way to get there. Here's Deckle Dax with the control. Lays it off. Back to Deckle Dax. We have about a minute and a half before halftime. Christou. Caldera. Caldera loses it. WVU retain possession. Christou. Out to Evolt. Angus, that would be awful if they did. I would hope that they wouldn't do that. But with the way FIFA's going with those ticket prices, like the dynamic pricing and all of that, I wouldn't put it past them. That's all I got to say. Henry, you can't believe that England's best midfielder is playing for Nottingham. So less than a minute left here in the first half. So West Virginia, I think, are just trying to hold on to it until halftime here. Yeah, 5 seconds left. And there it is. Halftime there at Delesk Stadium. There's genuinely something about the kid. Hey, I like that. I like that. I like that for you all. I like that for England. I guess I should put that down a little bit so y'all can see me. All right, so 83% of you are saying yes, it will be a European team. Here's the next poll. All right, here it is. Will a host team make it to the final? So will Mexico, US, or Canada make it to the final? Jordy Maradona? Well, I mean, if he's that good, I had a feeling 100% of you are going to say no on this one. You know, you don't even think that they could, have a Cinderella run. So it's also crazy. So going back to the World Cup here, some more. Someone said, yeah, I like that person. Are you thinking USA make it? Oh, I think I have the next question for the poll for you all after this one. So looking at the World Cup, who have made it, who's qualified already. 3 teams, it's their first appearance. Qatar is their second appearance, will be this one. Canada is their third. New Zealand their third. And it's crazy to think. I know someone was brave enough to vote yes. I would like to know your thoughts on that. That would be great. There's 4 teams that this is their 4th appearance. So Egypt, South Africa, Ivory Coast, and Senegal have qualified. And it's crazy that the last time South Africa qualified was 2010, and that was because they were the host nation. Wonder who that 2010 is the oldest. Other than those teams, it's their first one. A lot of teams, yeah. Paraguay, wow, Paraguay haven't made it since 2010. New Zealand is the other team that haven't made it since 2010. At this point, it feels like FIFA might just announce a new expensive exclusive streaming service for that would be awful, Charles. That would be awful. But what's nice is they have an agreement with Fox, and so it has to be on Fox somewhere, you know. Wow, Henry, that's a brave. I like that. I should write some of these predictions down so we can come back to them. I might have to like that. That's a bold one there, Henry. That and you know what? I wouldn't put it past them, but recently they have not looked that great. Yeah. So whoever voted yes, if you don't mind, tell us your thoughts on that. Who do you think will be out of the 3 teams? Yeah, Davis and David's, both Davies and David, as I was mixing all that up. And Henry, you took my question. That was going to be my question. So 80% of you are saying no, host nation will not. That was my next question. I don't know if I can put a third. Yeah, I can't put a third option. So yeah, here's the third question here. Which host nation goes the furthest? Any underdog stories you visioning for the World Cup? Not yet. I'm going to say Scotland all the way. No, I will be like, I don't know. Like, that's the thing. I don't want to say like I'm going to cheer for someone because I don't want someone to come back and say, "Oh, they're," when it comes to politics. Because if I pick a team like an underdog story, like I'm literally just talking about the soccer team. I'm not talking anything about um politics or anything. So, when I look at that, because like you have, I think it would be awesome to see one of the first time World Cup teams make a run. So like, yes, the three teams that are out there, Cape Verde, Jordan, and Uzbekistan, like it would be awesome to see one of those teams get multiple wins in the World Cup and, even move on out of the group stages. Like that would be pretty wild. So Brazil has qualified for the World Cup 23 times, and they have the last 23 times. Like that is their current consecutive appearances. And behind that, Argentina, this is their 19th appearance, and they are currently on a 14 World Cup run of making the World Cup. And of course, the U.S. is just two. Still can't believe we didn't make it to the 2018. Yeah, because like there's a lot of European teams that have yet to qualify, Charles. So I don't know. I can see one of those teams, making a little bit of a run. I feel like you can't count Denmark out. So really for that group, Group C and UEFA, it's between Denmark and Scotland. Both teams have 10 points right now. I'll look at the U.S. lineup. Let's take a look at it. You got it there. Let's take a look at it. Oh my goodness, Angus. So Balogun is not in the. So here's the lineup for the U.S. tonight. Freeze in goal with Richards, Roldan, McKinney, Christian Pulisic, Miles Robinson, James Sand, Alex Freeman, Haji Wright, Tim Weah, and Mark McKenzie is the lineup. I kind of agree with 11 Yanks. He's surprised that neither Balogun or Tillman are in the starting lineup. 100% though, I can see why Balogun isn't starting because he wants to see what Haji Wright can do, I would say. Tillman, I'm not sure because I think that he, James Sand, get him out of there. He's not going to be on the World Cup roster, right? No way. Vatican City would do better than Italy. But yeah, like Tillman should have been in the starting lineup, but I understand the Balogun move. I mean, to me, Balogun as of right now, I think that the number 9 is his to lose. Right? I mean, with the way that he played on Friday night, I would say. Let me see if I can find it there, Sam. Yeah, I agree. So also 11 Yanks said too many minutes for Roldan in 2025, and I agree with that. I don't think that he should be in this team at all. All right, let's see here. Let me see if I can find it. I wonder if FootMob has them up yet. Here they do. So Sam, here you go. Izzo in goal. You did this on purpose for me to try to pronounce all of these. Rolls out wide, Burgess, Digin, Deganik, maybe. Yeah, I'm not going to say these names. I don't know if I have a. Let me see real quick. Um, all right, here you go, Sam. Hopefully, I don't know if you can see it or not. What the heck? Oh, here we go. So there's the lineups for you, Sam. Yeah, it doesn't look bad, Henry. So there's the lineups there for the Australia versus US matchup. Yeah. So actually, that is wrong, and that is wrong. So this is wrong. Those are not it. Yeah, Welsh lineups can't do that. Sam, you said you can't see. Well, it's wrong. It's wrong anyway because Balogun is not starting. Let me see here. Hopefully, I don't get banned or anything. Hopefully, nothing bad shows up there. Yeah, so here's the starting lineup for the U.S. Matt Freese, Richards, Roldan. Again, I don't think that Roldan should be in there. McKinney, Christian, Miles, James Sands, Alex Freeman, Haji Wright, Tim Weah, and Mark McKenzie. Yeah, I agree with this guy. Like I like Sands. I think that Sands has some potential, but I mean, no way that Roldan or Sands makes the World Cup roster, right? I could see him bringing Roldan though, just for locker room presence, maybe. Yeah, exactly, Charles. That's the same thing that 11 Yanks was saying. Yeah, not the greatest lineup. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to really say about it. I mean, I'm glad that Christian is now back, and is back in the lineup. Hopefully, he stays healthy and everything. But we'll see. We'll see what this lineup can do. Like I said, I do like the fact that Haji Wright is getting the start over Balogun because we saw what Balogun can do, and that is what Balogun can do on Friday night. So I want to see what Haji Wright does because I feel like if we're going to bring 3 strikers as of right now, so they did update. Okay. Both are injured, Charles. They did not update on mine for some reason. It's still saying Balogun. Yeah, my lineups are still wrong for some reason. Let me try it again. But yeah, I know that Zendejas, they actually sent Zendejas back to Club America because of his injury. Also, Anthony Robinson, I believe they sent him home because of injury. They want him to get minutes there with Fulham. And then, yeah, Dest, I believe, is also injured still. I don't know if he's still with the team or not, but yeah, I heard that today whenever I was watching, I think, the Galazzo show earlier today. Yeah, for some reason, Henry, FootMob has not updated for me. Let me see. All right, so here, if you guys want to see this, Hopefully you can see it. Sam, here's also maybe where to go. Here's Australia's lineup. Banks recently for who, Henry? Oh, my contacts are drying out. Yeah, Sam, if you're still in here, there's the lineup for Australia before we kick off the second half here. Yeah, exactly. Football that as good as a snail. All right, we are back underway in our match, WVU versus American. American are going right to left this second half. WVU is going left to right. See, I need to start looking at the younger guys for USA. Yeah, second half just started. So 50% of you are saying the US, and then Canada and Mexico 25%. So I hope that we're right. I hope that you all are right. I hope that the US make it the furthest out of the three host nations. American with a corner, they send it in. Oh, that could have been that was scary, but here American gets it back to do another corner kick. They wanted a handball, but I didn't see a handball there on that one. And whoever's taking the corners for them, both of their corners were fairly decent. That was a good flick on. Good block by WVU. And we just cleared out. Not the best clear. American gets it back right outside the box. Deflected. And the keeper gets it. Putting him in the World Cup might be the route. I don't even know if I've ever heard of him. I'm going to have to look him up. Also, were any ads ran for you all in tonight's stream? Because supposedly also there's supposed to be ads coming out that like it just moves your thing to the side and it shows the ad beside the stream, which will be nice so you guys can still see the stream, but hopefully you didn't have any ads tonight. Because I think I turned it off, but I'm not 100% sure. Because I think they were also saying that they might even turn it off where you can't turn off ads, I believe. At one point in time, they mentioned that. So American have made some adjustments, and I mean they're on the attacking front right now. Henry, didn't you talk about him before? I think someone did talk about him. So American had a shot but missed wide. Oh, okay, gotcha, Henry. I think you're right on that one. Swinehart gets shoved down. No foul called. American are being very aggressive in this half, and it's working for them so far. So out for a goal kick for WVU. I want to keep saying US because we keep talking about them. And they're getting ready to play. The game starts at what, 9:30, right? Or is it 9? It starts at 9. So it'll start right after this after the stream. Yeah, Kramaski is very good, Henry. He played for or plays for Inter Miami, and I've thought he's played fairly well for Inter Miami. Am I thinking? Yeah, I believe he's playing for Inter Miami still. I don't think they traded him or transferred him. But yeah, Kramaski has I feel like he has a lot of potential. Angus, I believe it's in English on, I think, TNT. Yeah, so if you go to TNT, you have TNT, you can hear it in English. Peacock will be in Spanish. Or did they transfer from ASCII? I thought that they just got rid of. Oh, he plays for Parma. He's on loan at Parma. Okay. Yeah, because I was going to say, he was playing for Inter Miami. Yeah. Yeah. Kramaski is on. Yeah. Isn't that wild? So he's played 2 games, it looks like, against Calgary. And I don't even know how to say the other name. But he does have a goal and 2 assists. Oh, that's in Major League Soccer. Never mind. Huh. You're right, Angus. It sucks that you have to have so many different things to just watch games. Yeah, because here it says you can get it on TNT, HD, TNT, Universo, and then TNT again, Fubo TV, Peacock, and Max. You can watch it on Max also, I guess. So WVU were driving here across the field. Almost a good cross. WVU comes down with it, but they're saying it was a handball. But yeah, Angus, I'll end up putting it on in Spanish because I don't have any of the English speaking channels. I don't have TNT or Max, so that's what I usually watch on whenever we do a watch along on the streams. But that's what sucks. I'm gonna have to figure out and reevaluate all my subscriptions for next year because of the World Cup. I'm gonna have to get Fox. Decodex out wide. Smith tries to cross in, deflect it out. Got a corner kick for WVU. This will be the Mountaineers' 3rd corner. What was it? DAZN, I believe, is what that was on. And yeah, it's still out there. I think you can watch other leagues. Or DAZN. But yeah, they have other sports and stuff too, and I think they also have other soccer leagues. Trying to think what I used whenever I logged in for the Club World Cup. So they have some Champions League games on there. Wow. They also have Serie A and some La Liga, I guess. But I would say it probably depends on where you're located, I would say. I mean, they have Argentina versus Puerto Rico on there tonight. Or is that a rerun? Oh. Oh, that's pretty cool. Kevin, and how are you, Kevin? How's things going? Oh no, Trinidad and Tobago tied up Curacao in CONCACAF World Cup qualifying. Yeah, it says like it has different things listed. But yeah, I don't know if this is it's locked. You have to subscribe. You have to subscribe to be able to watch Argentina. Oh, because it's Fubo. Yeah, right now you can watch some Major League Lacrosse, I believe. Yeah. You can watch some Major League Lacrosse. I mean, we're all very devastated, Kevin. We're devastated that Guzan is hanging up the gloves. You know, I know that we gave him a hard time a lot of the time, but man, he did have a very good career. And, you know, he's especially for recent stuff, like he's going to be known for that performance against Inter Miami, knocking Miami out last season. Like Guzan was a really good goalkeeper. He did go a little too long, I will say, but I'm glad that he's been with Atlanta the whole time Atlanta has been a team. So Major League Pickleball and prom, yeah. That's right, Kevin. Messi's daddy. Yeah, I mean, what a performance those were. But I know that we have talked bad about them. But everyone deserves. You know, you're going to be criticized as a professional, any kind of athlete. But I would say there's more good with Guzan than bad. I think Guzan had a really good career. Definitely a legend. But yeah, it was time for him to retire. And I can definitely, like, it's not the last of Guzan that we heard. I could see Guzan either being a commentator or have his own show, you know, like podcast or something, or I could even see him being a coach because I feel like Guzan would be a good coach at some level. I'm not saying like he'd be a good MLS coach or, you know, but at some level. Yeah, you're right, Kevin. I mean, this season was awful for Atlanta. So I wonder if they're going to because I believe Atlanta's home this weekend for decision day, and I wonder if they'll start him just to for a farewell game. Now it makes me want to look to get tickets. Just fly to Atlanta this weekend to see Guzan go out instead of doing the decision day watch along. What do you guys think? You think I should do that or do the watch along? There's Chris too. Lays it off. It's a good flick. Deflected out. Yeah, Henry, that is, he got like pushed into a goal and then Suarez laughed in his face, but ultimately, Guzan got the last laugh in that series because we ended up eliminated Inter Miami from the playoffs. Did you see the MLS write-up for Eastern teams that missed the playoffs? No, I did not. Watchalong is what the people want. That's right, Kevin. I'll definitely be here for it. No, where was that? So that was on MLS's write-up? What now? Eastern Conference teams not in the playoffs. Let's see. What did they say about Atlanta? 2025 in a nutshell. Struggling to think of a team in MLS history that delivered less on their preseason expectation than the 2025 Atlanta United. This year was tough, very tough. None of the three DPs produced as hoped. None of the TAM players fully worked out. None of the kids really developed to the point where they seem like a core part of the future, and head coach Ronnie Dalla didn't quite cover himself in glory. They were playing for the wooden spoon this weekend. If they lose, it's theirs. This is a bottom 1% outcome from a group this talented. Yeah, that's awful. Really? Let's see what that was. Just the 2025 in a nutshell. Where is Toronto? So Toronto 2025 in a nutshell. From the start, nothing worked. Bernadeschi regressed, and Insigne, remember those guys? Basically didn't show up 100% correct. Bernadeschi showed up a lot more than Insigne. Basically didn't show up. Neither did, I don't even know how to say that guy's name. I don't even know who that is. The black line was leaky. The midfielders couldn't move the ball, and there was no center forward who could occasionally win you a game. So the story became the midseason teardown and subsequent beginnings of a rebuild with getting Mihalovic and then the workhorse there in the midfield with Cifuentes. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Angus, wouldn't that be awesome if I knew someone to be able to do that? Deckle Dax with a shot outside the box, but keeper comes up with it. I'm going to have to read this whole article, Kevin. Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He really did. I think he is probably the biggest bust of all time in MLS, or at least from when I've watched. Definitely the biggest bust. Well, depending on what Latte Lot does next year, maybe he's the biggest bust. Kevin. Yeah, Insigne might have been good at Napoli, but boy, did he stink it up in Toronto. Didn't even show up. He supposedly played for Toronto. Oh, Henry, it was awful, man. Never played. When he did play, he was just awful. He was just bad for Toronto. Did nothing for them. Yeah, did play with 9 on the field. What's up, Red Bull? How are you? You're at Red Bull Arena. What are you doing at Red Bull Arena? What's going on? Yeah, Henry. I mean, if you go and look at his stats for MLS when he was there, it's bad. That's exactly what it was, Kevin. That's what Toronto did. Kevin, anyway, hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, right now, this half, the second half, we are actually 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Oh my goodness, 20 minutes into the second half, and it's been pretty boring this second half. You're right, Angus, 100%. Oh, okay. Colombia versus Canada at Red Bull Arena. Hey, have fun, man. That sounds like it's going to be a good game. You cheering for one team or the other, Insider, or are you just there for the game, just to watch soccer? But Angus, you got that one right, man. I hope that he has a good season next year. I really do. Dax with another shot outside the box, but wide right. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe they just have. I know that to me they should do it a lot quicker, but maybe they just needed that this season, and maybe next year Ranchuk, Almiron, and Latte Lot just go off. I'm going to call it here. Early 2026 prediction. Atlanta United win MLS Cup. Kevin, there is a correct team to cheer for that game. Kevin, are you saying that he should cheer for Colombia? Oh, no call. That's a good no call there. Swinehart. Chris 2. Also, if anybody from WVU is listening to this, they really need to make the jerseys and not have 6-7 as the number. I know that was when it was founded and stuff. That was WVU when they first started was 67. But like, let me pick either my own or no number, because I would buy every single one of the WVU jerseys that are out there because I like every single one of them, but I don't want to buy any of them because you can only get them when they say 6-7 on them. 67, and or you can get a player, but I don't want to get a player because that player will leave after so many years. I want it without a number, and I hate that you can't get it. Red Bull, you are Colombian. Kevin. Hey, I like that, Kevin. I like that. Atlanta versus St. Louis in the MLS Cup final with Toronto winning CONCACAF champion. Are you guys in the CONCACAF Champions Cup? Did you guys qualify for it? I think this is last year stuff. Yeah. I was going to say, wait a second, Kevin. Yes, Toronto get in on a mysterious, some kind of issue. Yeah, because I can't remember who all qualified. What is this? The last team in CPL made it. Oh my goodness. Isn't that wild how that happens? Yeah, yeah, Henry. At least he doesn't. Hey, I think Toronto will be fairly good next year, Kevin. I got a feeling they're going to bring some other players in. I mean, they've already brought 2 good ones in. I think they're going to bring some others in, and Toronto's going to be a good team next year. There you go. There you go, Angus. Kansas City wins the League's Cup. Yes, Larea plays for Toronto. That is correct. Both those goes out wide. Well, that was a bad layoff. Oh, yeah, there you go, Kevin. Yep. Yeah, it doesn't tell me who's all qualified. Okay, here we go. So here's who's qualified so far. Club America. Yeah, so Vancouver Whitecaps, and then is that Valor? Valor, Kevin? Yeah, so Nashville make it in. Seattle, Inter Miami, Galaxy are in it, and Cincinnati. Oh, so West Virginia have a free kick in a promising spot. Vancouver FC. Okay, yeah. I was like, Valor? I just saw the V. I'm sorry. Oh, Deckeldax almost snuck it in top corner, but just a little over. I was going to say, yeah, Philadelphia Union Arts. And I was like, wait, shouldn't have Philadelphia been in there? Yeah, Kevin, playoffs are going to be fantastic. I think decision day is going to be fantastic because there's so many people can move around. Like, yes, we already have the full 9 for the Eastern Conference, but teams can move around everywhere. Yes, LAFC and Whitecaps. I think that it's going to be either one of those two teams or maybe San Diego. Unless Seattle, like that's the thing. The West is so wide open because I even think Seattle could turn it on and go to the Western Conference Final. It's a great last-ditch defending Lima. Yeah, and like there's still 2 spots open for the Western Conference. Right now, Dallas and Real Salt Lake fill those 2 positions, but Colorado and San Jose could get in there. So there's 4 teams that are fighting for 2 spots there in the Western Conference. So Caldera is coming back into the game for WVU. Shear and Martinez also coming back in. Both those comes out. He has both of the goals for WVU. So right now in the game that we are watching, American have 4 shots and only 1 on target so far. WVU have 12 shots with 6 on target. So Henry, he got promoted and signed 30 players. Oh, Swinehart just got drugged down. Got to put his little shin guard in. His shin guard is literally that big. Here's Swinehart holding on to it. Bad turnover by WVU. American on the counter here. He's offside. Yep. American player did get in behind, was offside. You might be the most hated club in England. That bad, huh? Hey, Zibala, what's up? Thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate that. You have a favorite team? It could be any kind of team. I don't feel like maybe I have seen you here. I'm sorry they changed the thing with the username. So if you have been in here, I apologize. But do you have a favorite team, and who are they? Chelsea's the most hated club. What do you all think about Cole Palmer? Thieves. Zibala, you support Chelsea. Oh. So Zibala, are you a big Cole Palmer fan? Or who's your favorite player? Yeah, Palmer is balling out right now. I with you. I'm with you, Henry. So ball is with Bonaire in the goal there. He just lays it off to our center back. I'd like to see WVU score another one. Palmer's a baller. Henry, you liked him at City? Kevin, I don't think I remember you saying that you were a Brighton fan. I didn't know that. Yeah, I feel like Henry, I feel like that too. I feel like Brighton always get like the good young players, but then they end up going somewhere else. So corner kick for WVU here. So West Virginia are 6-0-1 in their last 7 matches. They're pretty good. Too far over. Cleared out by American. And it looks like it's going to be a throw for WVU here. Yeah, it sucks that they just sell them off. I will say this second half has been very boring of this match. Yeah, Bonaire has one save tonight. That's always had. Zibala, this is a college soccer match. So for you guys, it's university. But yeah, it's a college game. The WVU is in the city that I grew up in, and it's my alma mater. Like I went there and got a degree. So I always keep up with them because they're one of the best. Right now they're number 3 in NCAA. Like they're the third best team right now. Yeah, because Henry, weren't you saying that like for university you guys just have like not pickup but just for the university? You guys don't like play university versus university, right? Like this is 2 universities playing against each other. That was a pretty good ball. American attacking, they're in the box. That's a pretty good cross, but right to Bonaire though. If it was just a little bit higher, it would have been over Bonaire's hands. Zibala, I cheer for Atlanta United, which they did not have a good year. That's my favorite team. But I have a handful of teams that I like and I cheer for and want to see do good. But yeah, Atlanta United's my team. Do you have an MLS side? Do you watch any MLS? Yes, Kevin, there actually is. It's called the College Cup. And last year, WVU made it. They were eliminated. They won their conference, so they won the Sun Belt Championship. I actually went to that game because it was in Morgantown. It was against Marshall. It was a really good game. It went to penalty kicks. But then they ended up losing in the College Cup at Marshall, which is another West Virginia university. It's in the southern part of the state, though. They actually went to the national championship. Hey, that's awesome, Henry. Signing someone away from Liverpool is always a nice thing. This is an Inter Miami fan channel. Oh, he went to Anfield but didn't get signed. Wow. You're right, Kevin. Kevin called us out. It is. Everybody here likes Miami. So we got 8 minutes left in this game. It's going to be a foul free kick to American. Well, that's speaking of Liverpool, I don't know where I have. Oh, it's over there. I did get one of the Tops Now cards of Rio where he scored his first goal for Liverpool. Yeah, Kevin, I to be honest, I'm kind of excited to see what they look like. Like they'll have DePaul still, but I want to know who they'll get as that like third person. Yeah, I like Messi more than Miami. Yeah, Miami definitely not my favorite team or even one of my favorite teams. But yeah, I mean, I like Messi too. I hate the fact that MLS has turned him into a villain, but that's 90% of their fan base, just Messi fans. You're right, Kevin. You're right on that one. But yeah, I'm interested to see what Inter Miami look like next year. If they're going to try to go with a younger squad, younger than what they are right now, and yeah, DePaul will be aren't they? Who else is rumored to be coming in? I forget who they're supposed to be having come in, because DePaul is one of the DPs, is going to be one of the DPs, so they have a third one. I thought that they had someone coming in, and I forget who it is, or they're trying to bring someone in. All right, WVU with a corner. Pretty good ball in. Oh, cleared out. Yeah, Fry and Allen are. Allen is so fast. I'll have to watch that, Henry. Yeah, I think that, Kevin, I think that Inter Miami have a lot of good young talent like Segovia. Segovia is going to be good. Allende, I think that he has a lot of potential also. So if they could hold on to those guys, which I don't think that they will, I think that those guys will get moves either after next season or during next season. But those guys have a lot of talent too. Yeah, I mean, they're all good players. Yeah, Falcone's good. Bright is good. Wigant. Uh, I would say I like Wigant the most out of those three. I think Bright has a lot that he can improve on. But yeah, they have a good team. Like, they have a good core team, and they're going to have to get depth again because of all the different, you know, um tournaments and stuff. But oh, Caldera almost got on the end of it to score third for WVU, but it missed. Really was just out of his reach. I don't know if Bright is or not. Let me look real quick. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Um, no, Bright is Italian, Kevin. Oh, and they also have Rodriguez. I feel like he has potential also to be good. I think that they need to part ways with Alviles. Alviles is too much of a risk. He's a liability. So yeah, right now this game has been very boring. And well, the second half has been boring, and we have 3 minutes left. Wait, really? I thought Allen was American, or did he change his status? I thought that he was American. I mean, you're right. He's not listed as. Yeah, I thought Noah Allen at one point in time, Noah Allen was US, I feel like. But he played 2 games for U20 of Greece, so yeah, he definitely changed. He had to have changed his stats because I was pretty sure that he was. But I mean, playing for Greece, I mean, as long as you get on the field. Yeah, he played two. He played against Germany and Lativa. I think that's how you say that, pronounce that. Oh, Henry's saying you found another one that might be the future. Zabala, I mean, it's kind of exciting for, for a U.S. fan to be able to see them. But as a fan, because the NFL does it for the U.S., which is the American Football League. I'm guessing you probably know that. But they do that, and actually this weekend they're playing another game. I think it's at Tottenham. I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. But I don't like it from a fan standpoint if that's your favorite team and that was supposed to be a home game for your team. So I understand that, but it's also exciting because we don't get to see those teams play competitively. We only ever get to see them when they play friendlies. So I'm kind of back and forth on it. But that game, because I think it's what La Liga is having a game, and it's going to be in Florida, which I'm not going to get to go. Not going to be able to travel to that. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Kevin. Just support your locals. But I mean, unlike me, I don't have a local, so I cheer for Atlanta United. But I do cheer for Pittsburgh Riverhounds. That would be considered a local team. The most local team for me. All right, we got 20 seconds left in our game. Hopefully you all have the U.S. men's national team game on. And that is it. WVU winning the match 2-0. Yeah, I understand the tours for the preseason, but whenever it comes to the actual competition, regular season, that shouldn't be happening to me, and in my opinion. Yeah, exactly, Henry. It really does. But hey, guys, that is the end of the game. WVU wins 2-0 over American. Second half was a very boring second half to watch, but I always appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm going to go ahead and jump off here so I can watch a little bit of the U.S. men's national team. Sorry, I'm not doing a watch along for that because I won't be up for the whole thing. But thank you all so much, as always, for hanging out with me. Don't forget to come back on Saturday. Saturday, we have 2 streams. So come hang out with me for, 6 hours? Something like that. So we'll be live at 6 p.m. for the Eastern Conference matches there. And then at 9 p.m. Eastern time for the Western Conference games there for Decision Day. But thank you all again, and we will see you on Saturday.